Live. 2 seconds.
Good afternoon.
Live. 4 seconds. Live.
It
6
is
seconds.
I, Autumn Moon. I thought I'd come up here and
Live. 11 seconds.
talk to you guys about my beginnings in the craft and how I became and how it spoke to me and it saved me. Warning: this video may be hard to handle, so I'm sorry, but this is like I said. I've always said this, and I will always say this. I am real. Everything I say on this channel is real. None of this is scripted. I won't give you no bullshit because I don't like being fed bullshit. That's just the way things are. So, I'm gonna probably make this a two-part series. Depends on how far I'm willing to go with this. We're gonna start with early childhood. I grew up in a rather strict Christian household. And before I go further, I will let you know I hold no judgments against any religion. I have friends from all walks of life. But at an early age, I always knew I was different. I couldn't explain it. I always knew I was different. I could talk to spirits. I had empathy and not just feeling sorry for someone. I felt their pain. I felt their emotions. I could tell if someone was a good person just by getting to know them. Just by, not really getting to know them, but like their aura. It's hard to explain. But if you're an empath, you'll get it. But I knew I was different. And I knew that I was not from this realm, like this world. Like, what I mean by that is, I knew I was older than. I've always felt that I was born in this time, in the wrong time. I've always felt older and wiser than my years. But in a sense, I knew I was different, and I knew I loved knowledge. But growing up, all I was taught in my house was the Bible is all you need is for knowledge. And, as a child, I accepted that. Because, as children, when you're growing up, that's what your parents teach you. So you learn to accept it. But as I got older, I guess you can call it rebelling or curiosity or whatever you wish to call it, I decided to seek knowledge for myself about all the stuff that I learned in church. And I found out that it was not what it was chalked up to be. And like I said, everyone has their own path to the divine, but for me, it just didn't sit well. So then I started getting confused, especially going into puberty, because I discovered my sexuality. I discovered I was bisexual, and that's a no-no. That's a big no-no. My mother still has trouble with it these days. She will deny it, but it's the truth. Just like she has trouble with me being a pagan. She'll deny it. She says she's accepted it. I don't believe she doesn't accept it, but what I mean is, we will always have that rift. And as an empath, I can feel it. She's not there. She's not truly accepting it. It's talk. Anywho, I was struggling with my bisexuality. I discovered I was bisexual. Well, I didn't know what it was called back then, but I knew I liked women because I had my first experience with a roommate when I was 13 years old because I went away to school. I used to go to school at FSCB, so anyway, I had my first experience with a roommate when I was 13 years old, and I was a bit confused and lost because the year before I broke another vow of Christianity by losing my virginity. But I didn't care. I was going through a very rebellious phase. I didn't care. So I was confused. I was really, really confused. So I didn't really consider myself Christian, but I played the role because it made mommy happy. But in my heart, I knew that's not who I was. But I didn't know who I was. I had no idea who I was. And I scoured and I did all kinds of research on different religions. And I was just trying to find out where I sat in. where did I fit in? I was an outcast. I did not know where the hell I belonged. So for years and years I searched and I searched. Until I turned 17. I had an ex-boyfriend, my first love. He was teaching me about energy, because he told me I'm very good at reading energy, and he goes, I could help you with that, And I said, okay, and he goes, anybody can learn it, whether you're Christian or not. I said, well, I don't really consider myself Christian. I don't know what I am, and I'm still trying to find out what I am. And he says, ever heard of Wicca? And I said, huh? What's that? So he explained it to me, and then I did my own research, because that's just who I am. I'm a person of research. I don't just take people's word just to take it. I do the research. I love it. It's fun. It's fascinating, and you learn things sometimes that person didn't
Facebook
even know.
notification. Facebook. John Silver Wolf Backman posted in anime community.
So that's what I did. I did the research, and
6 minutes 13 seconds.
and I found out, this is awesome. It's a
6 minutes
nature-based
20 seconds.
religion. It's awesome, and a goddess. I did not know people worship goddesses. But again, I struggle with this because you were taught if you went outside of Christianity, you're going straight to hell. So I struggled with this for months, and I kept having this pull. He kept teaching me some prayers to do, and I would do them before I went to bed, and I would do them when I get up in the morning. And I found when I did these prayers that I felt a sense of relief. I felt a sense of relief. So, January 1st, 2005, I will not forget the day. I stepped outside and I decided I would give myself to the goddess. Get away from my door, I'm live streaming! Just a minute. Just a minute, guys. Anyway, so I decided to give myself to the goddess January 1st, 2005. And I walked outside and I asked her to bless me. And whatever she had planned for me, I will accept. And from that day forward, I have been a child of the goddess. Now, I will not say I've been completely committed to my path, because I have gone through some stuff that I will share with you in this series. But I have, it's been a struggle. And it's still a struggle because my family, except for my sister, Candy, is the only one who accepts me. Candy is the only one who accepts me for who I am because, she walks the path that I walk. And I love my family, I do, but it is really hard. It is really, really hard to... I don't see how Batman, and I don't see how Superman, and I don't see how all the other superheroes with two different identities do it, because I couldn't do it. Because at home I had to play the role of the dutiful Christian, and then with my friends I could be who I am. I could be the witch that I am. I could be the pagan that I am. I can follow the... Don't come in here! Go away! Did I tell you not to come in here? You don't listen. Go away.
I was listening to Tammy.
Go away.
Alright, I just put my shirt down.
I'm live streaming. I told you to the door.
Actually, I was listening to Tammy.
That's what happens when you don't pay attention to conversations. Just
Well,
kidding.
in this conversation I was having.
Now he's arguing with me, guys. Remember, you're being recorded.
I know, I'm just telling you the facts.
You have 28 witnesses. Well, actually 27 because you're the 28th. Shh. What's she... Never mind, you can tell me later.
I mean, if you want to be unuseful,
No, that's embarrassing. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, where did I leave off at? This is why I don't like people interrupting me, because my thoughts get fucked.
Well, what was your video title?
Shh. I had it, yo. I already finished that intro part. Now I gotta get down to the other part.
Okay.
that I was totally at, and you need to light some more incense. That stuff smells good. Oh yeah, we got some amber. Side note,
Sandal.
we got some amber sandalwood incense, and oh goddess, woo, it smells good. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, I don't remember what I was trying to say.
Homie guns in your car.
I'm an idiot, man. I really don't remember what I was trying to say. He broke my train of thought here. Oh yeah, we were talking about family and acceptance. There you go. It's back, Yahtzee. Anyway, my family has a hard time accepting who I am, and I don't show it,
Live. 10 minutes 42
but it
seconds.
hurts. It really does hurt. And I've done trying to make them understand, because they hear pagan, and they're like, oh God, Satan worshiper, rah, 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 rah. I mean, I don't understand the closed-mindedness of some people. Pick up a book, go on the internet, learn something. I'm the type of individual, when I hear something, before I judge it, I try to go look it up, because, and if you were smart and you knew what Satanists were, they're not what Hollywood portrays them as, so that just shows your ignorance too. Just saying, but that's just me. I'm not a Satanist, but I'm just saying I have friends that are, and what I'm saying is if you knew what they all stood for, they are not as what Hollywood portrays them are, just like we're not what Hollywood portrays we are. So, again, if you have someone who is a closed-minded bigot, tell them to pick up a book and learn something, because it'll do them some justice. So, yeah. But that's why, I mean, I talk to my family, I do. We speak on a regular day basis, but I keep it short, sweet, to the point, because, like I said, I know how they feel about me, and I'm not an idiot. And tomorrow's video will be on empathy, so I guess I'll probably tie part 2 into that, because I got some deep stuff to get into, so I hope you guys aren't too sensitive. Alright, so I wanted to put that out there. Just thought I'd do that on that and how I became, because the craft really helped me. I'll tell you why it helped me tomorrow, but it has definitely helped me in a lot of situations. And I'm not saying this to convert anyone who is not pagan, but I'm telling you who I am, because I am a pagan, and why I am the way I am, and why I'm so devoted to the goddess, because she is number 1 in my life. Over family, friends, everything. Hell, the goddess is my mother, as far as I'm concerned. This is how I feel about it. She's helped me through a lot. She's still helping me out. I mean, I try not to question her on certain things, but sometimes she puts me through situations to make me want to just scream, but I knew it's for my own good and my own growth. So I do the best that I can in the tests that she has for me. And I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. And that makes me feel good. Because I know if anything, she won't abandon me. All humans will fail you, but she'll never fail me. So that's what I'm grateful for. Anyway, if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up sign. Follow me on Twitter, AutumnMoon at ShieldMaiden30. Remember the face group I told you about yesterday. If you guys watched the video, that is Autumn Moon. Join us. There, or on Twitter, you'll be getting updates on whatever I decide to do. You can post your requests, your ideas, your opinions. Just be peaceful and nice. Okay? Okay. Don't forget to tell your friends, share the channel. Yeah. I'll be talking at you peeps later. Toodle pip.
0 watt. Finish. Switch cam. Chat up. Filters. Options. Filter. Chat option. Switch camera. Finish. Button.
Sup?
Alert. Are you sure you want end button?